Welcome to Grid Academy. In this course, I'm going to be taking you through a journey. This is one of the things that we've been waiting for actually. In this course, I'm going to be taking you through a journey, and that is on the bass drum. So let's jump right into it. To start out with, I'm going to be introducing us to different techniques on the bass drum. Are you ready for this? Aisha, you're ready for this? The industry standard, let me use that word, is the flat foot and the heel up. And we have some other ones. But over the years, these two I mentioned have actually been able to stand the test of trials, the test of time. Those are like the basic techniques that people use on the bass drum. Let me show you what they both look like. The flat foot. Right? All right. So for the heel up, you have something like this. Once again, the flat foot. So the flat foot is mostly common among jazz players, right? Because of how fast it can be. Sometimes, most of the time, it's not as loud as the heel up because there's a lot of energy coming from like just like you're throwing a force down from here. I see like your whole leg is actually like moving towards the direction. Unlike the flat foot, because your ankle needs to work better when you're using the flat foot. So it's an amazing technique that is common like among jazz players, basically. All right, but for contemporary players and all of those stuffs, you have most people like tweet towards the heel up, right? So none of it is bad, none of it is like so isolated. Trust me, it all depends to what you prefer to use. But I personally, I love using the heel up a lot. But sometimes when you get more advanced, you would see that get to interchange playing the two of them per time. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? What I'm just trying to say is sometimes it's possible that you play both together. So I advise that we play with the heel up, right? Let's play with the heel up. So the first exercise that I will be playing or I'll be showing you is the quarter note exercise. Don't forget, in the previous classes, we've learned a lot of things about no values. And just in case you've forgotten one or two things, right? Please just go back to the videos and just refresh yourself and come back to this. So I'm going to leave the link for that video in this video, right? So you get to like see it and just check it out and just come back. All right. For all of the exercises that I'll be playing for this particular video, we'll be using 50 BPM. And I have a very good news for you guys. I actually came up with a metronome, a click, a shake, a shakish. Let me use that one, a shakish loop for you guys. This is where I got the word shaky from. So I used a shaky metronome, clicky loop. Okpa, it's too much. So that means for every loop that you'll be hearing in every of our lessons going forward, you'll be getting those loop. Just click on the link in description, right? And you'll get the loop, right? So that's just that about it. So let's play the first exercise, which is playing quarter notes, crochet on 50 BPM. Let's get right into it.
1,
2, 3, 4.
1,
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1,
2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4.
1.
That's it. So let's go into the next exercise. The next exercise we'll be playing is the 8th note exercise, right? The 8th note exercise. I know you understand what that is already, so let's just jump right into it.
One,
One, two, three,
four.
four. One and two and three and four and 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 again.
One,
Two and three and four and one and two and three and four and one and two and three and four and one and two and three and four and one. All right, so let's go into the next exercise. The third exercise is a bit different from what we've been learning so far. And what is the difference? So we are bringing in groups of three. So for this particular exercise, we'll be playing triplets. So triplet is just playing three notes instead of one. And that particular three note you are playing needs to be inside the duration of that one note. For example, if you're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, if I want to play three notes into all of those 4 beats that I just played right now, that means that I need to cross the three notes inside each of those beats. So I have 1, 2, 3, go. 1 triplet, 2, 3, 4. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2, 3, 4. Do you get that? Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So that's what that is. I will be demonstrating that with our foot right now. So let's get right into it.
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4.
1,
1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet,
1,
1 triplet, 2. No?
1,
Triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. It's so easy.
1,
Trust me, you don't have to like think so much about it. It's so easy, like really easy,
1,
right? Just you need to ease into it. You don't have to feel, pressure. It's really, really simple. It's really simple. 1 triplet. Yeah.
1,
Once again, I just want you to like get used to it, so we'll keep playing it. Okay?
1,
For the last time.
1, 1,
That's it.
1.
Clap for yourself, clap for yourself if you've been able to get that exercise. I mean the triplet. Now let's go into the next exercise. For the next exercise, we'll be playing the 16 notes. That's so easy, right? In the space of one, you're playing 4 notes, right? Subdivided 4 notes in the space of one. So let's get right into it.
1,
2,
3,
go.
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4,
1,
2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2,
1, 1, 1, 1,
All right.
1.
So how easy is this particular exercise? I would like to know. Just drop a comment. Let me know how easy this particular one feels. When we play the triplets
One.
sound a bit different from what we've been learning, but this sounds familiar, right?
1,
But it just requires that you need to play this faster. So let's try it again. One more time. 1, 2. So simple, right? So simple. You don't have to put in too much pressure. You need to just make it easy, right? No much pressure with it.
1,
All right. Just make sure you're playing it on grid, on time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, clap for yourself, clap for yourself, clap for yourself. That was amazing, right? That was amazing. So to wrap this up, really, we'll be adding one more thing to all of what we've practiced. And this is how I want you guys to be practicing it going forward, okay? Going forward. So this is what you're going to do. You'll be adding your hi-hat on the count of two, on the count of four. The count of two and on the count of four, right? Let me just demonstrate that with like the click. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One more time. One, two, three, four. So the good news about this thing is the fact that even though you don't have a kit, you don't have a drums, or you're using a pad, you don't have an hi-hat, what you can just do is just tap your feet, on the ground or something. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? This serve as our patterns for all of the exercises that we've been playing, from the quarter note to the eighth note to the eighth note triplet to the 16th note. Do you understand? So let's just demonstrate that simultaneously. All right, so let's go.
1,
Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. To the next one. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and to the next one. Triplets.
1,
2,
1,
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. The next one.
1,
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will get tens. It's so simple, seamless, right? Okay,
1,
let me take it back. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Sorry about that.
1, 1,
We'll be going back to 8th note now.
1, 1,
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and so quarter note now, quarter note now, quarter note now.
1, 1, 1, 1,
Woo!
One.
I love this. I love this. You can see that I just showed you a different pattern on how to practice, right? So for me, I can choose to practice it from quarter note to eighth note triplet to 16 note, right? And I can just stay there, right? Stay there and don't bring it down, right? So that means what I just did is I did the modulations of rhythm. So I went from quarter note to from eighth note triplet, from eighth note triplet, I went to 16 notes. Then I demodulated those rhythm. Yeah, English. But that's just what that is, right? So I brought those, those values back to where I started from. So imagine you're practicing like on 50, 60, 70, 80, 120, 200, or 50, 40, 35 BPM, and you're doing all of those exercises. That will give you control. Like you will have control anywhere you can. You just know that guy knows you because you know every of the exercises. You know how to bring them in fast, you know how to bring them in slowly. And that is one of the things that you need to learn. Learn how to take them fast. I mean, not fast like in time of tempo, but taking them fast in time of rhythmic modulation. Do you understand what that is? Thank you so much for joining this class. I hope you've been able to get a lot of things for yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.